All right, guys, so the next exercise is a relaxed lunge. So similar to the first exercise, now we're gonna take it to the floor, okay? So again, that front leg is going to be, this one could be slightly more than 90 degrees, okay? And I actually like for the back leg to go up onto the toes. The reason being is we can get a little bit more help into the hip extension. For this movement in particular, we're actually gonna take our hands inside the thighs, okay? And so I'm gonna get a lot of people who are gonna say, oh man, I don't feel it here. And I'm gonna show you why you don't feel it, okay? Problem number one when guys are starting to stretch their hip flexors is they don't actually engage the glute, they just arch the low back, okay? So they don't get a good stretch through here, or they don't get as strong as a contraction in the glute as if I'm slightly leaning forward. So for this exercise, we're gonna lean forward into the inside of the leg, okay? From here, I'm gonna focus on trying to squeeze my glute. Think about pushing that hip down towards the floor and almost straightening out the quadricep, okay? Now I feel a nice deep hip flexor stretch to that back leg. Okay, so I'm really squeezing, okay? And now if I'm super flexible and you still don't feel it, now you can go down onto the forearms, okay? Now for that, you might have to take the front leg a little bit deeper into the stretch. But from here, same thing. I'm just extending through that back hip so you can see like a nice contraction, at least of the glute, just to get that hip flexor. You don't necessarily have to straighten out the quad, but it will help, okay, if you kind of want to open up that whole chain. So again, I'm really squeezing my glute. I feel a nice sensation right in the front of my hip, in my psoas, and my hip flexor, and even in my quad, I'm getting a good stretch. So that is the relaxed lunge stretch.